Hello.
Hi.
Today we have my beautiful friend Isabella, and she is talking to us all the way from Sweden.
hmm
So thank you for joining me, Isabella.
Thank you for having me. Hi.
And I just wanted you to tell people what it was like working with me in the 8-week inner clarity system. Just what was your
Mhm.
experience?
Mhm. I'm going to start in the end because when we did we answered the final question, and then we had our final one-on-one, and I was like, I want to go back. I want to go
Oh,
back. I don't want to leave here. I want to go back. I want to sort of start all over again. So it was really great. I appreciated the questions very, very much because they were like, there was a topic for each week. And I thought this was really smart. The structure was relevant, smart, and also the idea that I can sort of every day, I need to carve time out of my day, and I just think about a certain question, and yeah, send you the answer. That was really perfect. This is sort of a it is successful because I had to be active, yeah, and really I got the chance to go a bit deeper into myself and yeah, dig deeper and answer the questions. And they were like, it was not all, some were easy and some were needed more time. Of course, there's like a variety.
yeah. And you really brought it. Like there were so many times that I even learned from you. It was cool the things that my questions
Mm,
pulled out of you. And
yeah.
then I was just like, oh my gosh, like, this is so I'm learning, I'm enjoying, the layers of this
Mhm.
whole process.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it was fantastic.
It was. And it's been a while since we've worked
Mm,
together.
yes.
Do you feel that some of those things that you learned like stuck?
Yes, absolutely. When I to go back to the day where I like found you, I was listening to a podcast, which I believe was the Michaela Peterson podcast with you and three other carnivore um, advocates, yeah, carnivore people,
Yeah.
and I was like, your story stuck with me. No, I can identify in some way. I don't have at all the same story, but I could sort of, I found something. I was like, ha, I just gonna send her a message on Instagram and just ask if I can have like, yeah, coaching, if you're available for coaching. And you were, and it was so fantastic because you sent the message pretty quickly, and you said, oh my god, I normally don't check my Instagram messages that often, so it was sort of a, oh my god, it was meant to be. And what I really love, what I took with me, is the, how do I view my body, how do I talk about myself and my body, how do I uh I have an example. I'm usually I'm walking around with the idea that my thyroid is not working properly. Could happen because my family, we have a thyroid issue in my family. We're all very healthy, but the thyroid is something that some people in my family have troubles with. So I was walking around sort of like, I have a hypothyroidism, and just like sort of making this huge thing out of it. And then at one point I was like, okay, I had a check and that was just fine. My doctor said everything is fine. So you could either just continue that story with your hypothyroidism. It's a serious thing. I'm not going to say this is nothing, but, or you could just sort of I could support my body by just saying how fantastic it actually works. And then I developed sort of a thyroid thing at the end of my meditation. Like I call it my thyroid meditation.
I
So
love
it's
it.
sort of,
I love
yeah,
it.
instead of walking around and saying, oh my God, I have hypothyroidism. Um, I now sort of, I stopped that story about my body and about myself, and I just transformed it, and I do this thing at the end of my meditation, yeah, with my thyroid meditation. So that is just perfect. And that's a different story about my body, about myself. So that really stuck to me. How do I appreciate my body every day? Do I appreciate what my body does for me? Because I come from, this is where we also connect from overeating, and I'm bulimic, and I've been in recovery for the past 20 years. But before I met you, I think it could, I don't know, premenopause, things change, and I had difficulties with my mood, and also with this old idea of just using food as a pacifier, or even as a, I don't know, as a, it's just something to do during your leisure time. It's just like this sort of came back, and this was just perfect when I found you, to just look inside and also connect my outside world and my body with the inside. What's there inside, and how am I actually addressing myself? How I'm talking to myself and about myself. That really stuck with me.
Yeah, because our body hears us.
Yeah, exactly.
Our body hears what we're saying about it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And, I remember so distinctly, you just really becoming aware of your experience whenever you were eating. I think it was pork rinds, and you were like, there's nothing wrong with pork rinds, but I just don't like that I'm just mindlessly eating air.
Exactly.
It wasn't like an actual enjoying my food and nourishing my body.
Exactly.
It was just this empty activity.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I was just like, you're right. Like, I really like that, how intuitive you got about your eating and everything. And one of my favorite things about our 8 weeks together was you had an incredible project that you were working on. So tell us what you were doing on the side whenever you were working.
Yeah. On the side, I was writing my I say my first book, because I'm planning to be a writer now, obviously. So and here is the book, actually.
Yay! So book. Tell me the title in Swedish.
The Swedish title is Att mätta en besvärad själ, and in English this would translate to Feeding a Troubled Soul.
Oh,
I thought it was
beautiful.
Sort of fitting, and it's the story of my eating disorder and the recovery, with focus on the recovery.
Oh, so amazing.
Yeah.
And so it just got published, right?
Yes, just got published here in Sweden, and we'll see. Since I'm Austrian and German, so we'll see if there'll be a translation into German and English. I hope. This is the plan. So I hope soon it's available in English and German.
Awesome. Or I'll just have to learn to read Swedish.
Yeah.
Because I want to know. I want to know what it is. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that the thing is that I think this was also just like a spiritual. Everything is like this spiritual journey since I started my recovery many years ago, and all the bits and pieces that come into it along the way are sort of, this is the universe just telling me, okay, look over here, and that's where I found you and carnivore, and it's just it is amazing, and just. I recommend it. Just give it a try. And the 8 weeks are totally amazing and mind-blowing, really.
That's awesome. And I remember you getting a bliss that, nobody else could really understand until they experience it.
Yeah, I call this my bliss. And I can feel when I'm in my bliss and when I'm not. So this is coming. Just, it's like a spark, like it's your sparkle out of nowhere. This is just my being blissful, or being in my bliss, as I call it, and that's fantastic. And that's that's the food that's nourishing, and that's also the time I give myself and the love I give myself to really explore what's in here.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking time to talk about this. But thank you so much for going through those 8 weeks with me and still being on this journey with me. I have so enjoyed your friendship and connecting with you. It has really, really changed my life too. Getting to know you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.